Hello Ashley, how are you today?
I'm great, Damiano. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you. Today we are here at Palm Mitchell School Schenectady. We can't wait to interview you because we know that you have been in this industry for 5 years now, and we can't wait to get to know a little bit of your knowledge and wisdom that you have acquired in these years. And that's why we would like to ask you, well, first of all, a little bit of introduction. Like, who are you? What's your story? Where do you come from, Ashley?
All right, so as you guys know, my name is Ashley. I'm a learning leader here at Paul Mitchell School Schenectady. I grew up in Albany, so I've lived here all my life. I went to Albany for 4 years before going to Paul Mitchell School Schenectady for cosmetology. Even though I always knew I wanted to be in this industry, I wanted to get a 4-year degree first before coming to cosmetology school. I knew if I had done it the other way around, I wouldn't have gone and gotten my degree. So went to UAlbany, and I have a degree in journalism. And then I came to Paul Mitchell School Schenectady to start my journey in cosmetology.
That's awesome. So you have always had this passion for doing hair and styling hair?
Yeah.
You always had it?
Yep, so it's funny because I was actually I found an All About Me book, like one of those books you fill out when you're like 8 or 10 years old or something like that recently, and I was flipping through it, and when it said, what do you want to be when you grow up, I wrote hairdresser and teacher, so it's kind of funny how everything merged together. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you just changed route in your career,
Yeah.
let's say.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So now, consequently, I gotta ask you, what's the best part of being a hairstylist?
The best part about being a hairstylist, I think, is I love how it's not the same thing every day. I love to be in a fast-paced environment, so it's never boring, never a dull moment. Get to, switch it up every single day. And of course, making people feel great about themselves is always a good feeling. So
Pretty different from journalism, I guess.
Very different from journalism, yeah.
That's awesome. So how did you build your clientele? Because we know that, as you said, you work in a salon too. So how did you build your clientele and to help you to have a successful career as a hairstylist?
Yeah, so I would say it was a little bit more difficult for me to build my clientele just because I was never in the salon full time. I've always worked in the school as well as at the salon. But I think just definitely being honest with your guests and never having like a hard sell approach with them, always recommending products or services based on really what they need and building that trust has definitely helped me to build my clientele. And of course, personality, technical skills, I would hope to say, but yeah.
Personal interest, everything,
Yeah.
Of course, thank you. So the next question we would like to ask you is, what's instead the best part of being a learning leader here at Paul Mitchell School Schenectady?
So I love being a learning leader just because I love the school, of course. Actually, when I came here on my tour, when I was a student, when I was walking out, I said to my mom, I'm going to work there someday. I just love this environment. But I just love teaching in general, and I think that it's really rewarding to help students get on their journey to do what they love, and just watching them grow from their first day in core all the way up until they graduate is just very rewarding. So I love teaching, definitely.
Of course, it's a nice journey, and you are the tutor, so you can see how they mature and everything.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Yep, giving them those tools.
So describe this school in 3 words.
I would say Paul Mitchell School Schenectady is definitely professional, fun, and let's see, the 3rd word.
Maybe educational or professional?
Educational, yeah. I definitely think we just have a great environment, nice atmosphere, energetic. Maybe would be the 3rd word. Yeah.
So, speaking of schooling, we want to ask you, so what contribution education gave to your career?
I think it's just never forgetting the basics. It kind of like brought me back. When you're in the salon, you forget about your haircutting objectives or your color theory and things like that, and you almost start to just go through the motions. But definitely just remembering the basics that you learn in school is really your solid foundation in order to build upon when you're in the salon. So definitely think that's helped me.
Great foundation.
Yes, great foundation.
Okay, so lastly, we would like to ask you, what are your secrets? Tips and tricks you would like to share with our future professionals here, but also with the cosmetologists out there, whoever is getting inspired by you?
I think that one of the biggest tips I have is to never compare yourself to others, which is very hard in this day and age with all the social media and Instagram, all that. But definitely just keeping your focus and not comparing yourself to others, but just going along your journey and, you know, keeping the focus and keep those blinders on, focus on yourself and really just hone in on your own career and your own skills. And not getting down on yourself if you see someone maybe more successful than you, but that started in your class or better at a certain technique than others. Just focusing on yourself and keeping your journey your own, and you'll get there in the end.
So you won't only be successful, but you'll also be happier.
Yes,
Because when you measure yourself with yourself, it's the best thing to do. Thank you so much, Ashley, and it was great meeting you and being here with you. Thank you for sharing all those tips and tricks. And of course, we wish you an awesome career as a cosmetologist out there, but also as a learning leader here at the Palm Mitchell School Schenectady.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.